I want to thank everybody who's attending our 8th annual match day. I see so many people here from our Thiel community, leaders of our departments, organizations, sports teams, and I can't thank you guys enough by saying thank you. I hope for as long as I'm at Thiel, you know how thankful we are from the advancement office by the way we treat you, and that we can help you in whatever events you may have in the future. Saying thank you just isn't enough to a group like this, but I'll say thank you. Ever since I came, Roberta always says we all have a Thiel story, every one of us in some way or another, and it's very important we tell those when we can. It's not my story, but a couple days ago, Monday, I was doing the mail up in Road Hall, and doing the mail is usually a really neat thing for me. Sometimes it's not, but it was a great day. We got an envelope from Edmond, Oklahoma, and when I opened the envelope, and there was a very kind and generous gift from a first-time donor, and he wrote us a letter, and his story was he grew up in Greenville of very, very modest means. And we talked, and he told me that he wanted to come to Thiel as a student. That was his dream. And I asked him, I said, well, where did you live in Greenville? And he said, we lived all over. My parents couldn't afford a house. We just rented in different areas. It's a neat story. As he was going along in his career as a student, he ran out of money. He was ready to leave Thiel, and his professor, his German professor, Dr. Schmiedel, said, you can't do that. You have to stay. Let me help you. I'll do whatever I can, and you have to do whatever you can to stay. He got a job with maintenance. He was cleaning the white rat cages that they use for cancer studies. He was cutting grass and painting, and he was able to stay 4 years. And it was that help from Dr. Schmiedel, and I know many others, that we've all experienced, whether we were a student here or we work here. The Thiel spirit back in the 50s, it's evident. It was here when I was here in the 80s. It's still here. The uniqueness and the smallness of Thiel is amazing. And I told this guy, this alum, it's still here. He said remembers when he was on campus, everybody said hello. Everybody asked him how he was doing. I said, it's the same way. It's the same way. It's so unique here at Thiel. And I know there's other places that people, college campuses that can claim that, but it feels different here at Thiel. And when we can gather like this and you guys can support this, it's amazing to me. And I'm very glad to be a part of it. I wanted to tell you that story. It was so neat. And once again, thank you to everybody that's here. Thank you to the advancement team. Thank you to our former leaders. Thank you to our current leadership and admissions and all the departments that are represented. We have alumni, local alumni who have come. I can't thank you enough. But at this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Traverso.
Match day is a tradition, not too well established now, but really actually not too old in the notion of traditions at Thiel, just 8 years. Each year it's got a different theme, different energy, but it's now become a major event for alums across the country to reconnect with all of us. And as we reach our goal this year, and we will reach our goal this year, Match Day across those 8 years will have raised $1 million for the college. And that's remarkable. That's along with really robust support from many of you, from alums all over the country, from friends of the college. And I think this year particularly, with only 29% of colleges across this country inviting students to come and live and learn on campus, Thiel is in a very distinguished group of colleges. We could not do it without the faculty and staff support, but also with the deep belief that students have that they want to be in this Thiel community. and they've taken the steps. And you know, they're young, so some of this sacrifice is hard, but they're doing it, and I'm so proud of them. And I know our alums know what we're doing here, and they know that it's challenging. And so they're stepping up and saying, let's support Thiel. We always support Thiel, but let's support Thiel this year. And if last fall wasn't enough of a challenge, we decided, let's begin to do a little competitive athletics. And some of our coaches are here, and they've stepped up developing their teams in meaningful practices, and when possible and when appropriate, doing some competitive athletics as well. That added an extra challenge for us, but I think we're doing it. And our faculty are doing a phenomenal job with students online and in person, adjusting as needed. And so the Thiel community is strong, and on this match day, there's much to celebrate, and much, as Mark said, to be grateful for. People have lots of choices where to contribute. We're a giving society. People give to their churches, they give to their local food banks, they give to political parties, they give in many different ways. But we know that Thiel pulls on the hearts of many people. And the reason it does is because of this sense that we are really the college the world needs. We are that unique place that's doing really fine work with young men and women, and now graduate students, even better. So I want to thank you all for being here. It's going to be a long day of walking for many of you, and we'll take turns and get a little exercise and have a little fun. But thank you for being here, and let's have a great match day.